It's time for some Ocarina.
Karina?
Ocarina.
Hey guys. Holy shit. It's been a while since me and Michael recorded, but I'm here for it. We're excited. We got the energy in the room.
Mm-hmm. It's everywhere.
Before off camera we made like 5 pedophilia jokes, so we know that we're just ready to rock.
We're in
tonight.
peak condition right now. We're peak performance for the UcheeTree brand that we do. So
yeah, trash humor.
Mm-hmm.
You're here for it. We're here to deliver it.
So we're talking about tattoo ideas because I thought Alex had a Triforce tattoo. It just seemed like a Triforce dude.
Yeah, and I've let my feelings loud and clear be known. I want to translate it. I can't get a Triforce tattoo because every single person that you ask, hey, do you have a tattoo? I have a Legend of Zelda tattoo. Oh, wow, that's really, really cool. 8.9 out of 10 are going to tell you that I have a Triforce tattoo. They're all going to say that.
Or it's the gender swap Ganondorf, you know? Or it's like female Ganondorf with the big old tits.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good one. What kind of tattoo do you have? Takes out its arm. It's just Link getting pegged.
Oh no, Mario's gone and done too much heroin. He woke up in the chicken coop again.
Yeah, I think I know what we're supposed to do next, but I really like to do this first. Because, you know, it's nice to hang out with another one of Nintendo's big IPs. You know, not so Super Mario.
Yeah.
So what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hand, you say? Okay.
Nick, have you ever seen such beautiful women around me? These are my wives.
I like to have sex with chickens.
I'm well aware they're chickens. I don't think they're human wives, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
Link's kind of looking around like, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard. I'm going to throw these cuckoos into that 3-layer gaggle of normal cuckoos. If you can pick up these 3 special birds amongst the normal ones... Okay, cool. So we gotta find the... I think there's a trick to this. I know that there's a trick to this.
Is it sound, or is it physical looks that we need to differentiate them? The way they
I think it's a little bit of... Hold on.
So we have to find ones that act differently.
I just saw one land right there, so we can pick that one first. I
don't know what's going on. How do you know that's special?
Oh, God! Come on, pick it up. You know,
where's the gaggle?
Is
that the gaggle?
Brother, dude! Wait,
what do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
So do I just pick it up and throw it at him? Come on, what am I doing here?
What is he doing? Like, he's just hanging out in his
I'm supposed to show him. Time's up, too bad.
Put my wife down, please.
Maybe I'm supposed to throw them somewhere specific and I missed that part.
So we need to find out what a gaggle is.
Want to try again?
5 rupees.
Okay, well...
We probably should have... Okay, alright. Oh, we need to find where they land. Okay, there's one right there.
That's one of them. Okay, keep it up. Yep, so talking, dude. It's one of these guys.
I think it's the one on the left. Oh, that one. Oh, damn it, get out of the way. Then there's one that was back there, but now it's probably somewhere crazy. Could be any one of those. There it is. Ha-ha!
Golly, I'll be darned! These chickens of mine are looking so raw.
Well, we gaggled the fuck out of that.
Dude, I gaggled hard right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, World's best cowboys. That's me. How would you like to marry Madeline, huh? Yeah, I'll groom your daughter from a young age. Cool.
Have you ever met her? Oh, it's just how that used to work by the time. Like,
back in the day. Yeah, I just had that thought when he said that. And it's kind of interesting because he's like, hey, you want to marry my daughter? Sure, I'll marry your daughter. And so then you become friends.
Here's milk.
Yeah, you become friends with the daughter, right, at a young age, right?
Okay.
And then you leave, and you teleport to the future, and then you make a relation with her later in life. That kind of feels like a way of saying I'm grooming this child.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something odd about that.
She'll be nice and ready for you.
And it's like, here, let me implant these things while you're a child, and then go to you in the future and take advantage of those.
Would even be worse if you didn't have a child yet. It's like, I will make you a daughter.
And then you will marry her. I'm like, can I not?
This is really weird.
It's like, what's my chances of just being a recurring customer? Is that on the table?
You're a young man, Linku. Is that her name, Linku?
Linku.
Linku.
Hold on, it's Linku.
There it is.
It's not. It wasn't there. I'm just gonna say it.
But what was the princess? The amphibious princess. What's her name? Or the mermaid princess? Let's start with an N.
Princess Zora.
Princess Zora. My tattoo idea would be to shave your head, and then put her like a top-down view of Princess Zora on top of your head, to where it's like almost unrecognizable. That's what the fuck it is.
Can I get the adult version of her?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I really don't want to do the child version of her.
Like you're carrying her, you know? You get it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. More of the gender swap Ganondorf kind of guy.
Yeah, or like Futanari Link, something like that. I don't know. Or Zelda,
Link.
whatever. Yeah, let's sing it together. I can do that. Yeah, okay.
You will be mine. One day you'll be mine.
Okay, now here's the tricky part, because I hate the controls in this game. Bum, bum, bum. Ah,
Oh
God.
my gosh. I wish it had that sound
I wish
effect.
I wish it was just... I wish I had the ability to change the keys that are binded to the Pro controller for this.
So do you have to like press A while you're inputting the direction? Just go
Well,
bang, bang,
I
bang.
just literally wish it was those buttons were just over here and not on this analog stick, because if you do like this and you get like a slight angle, chances are you're gonna hit the one you don't want.
You can't use the D-pad?
I don't think so.
'Cause that's what.
Or maybe you can.
That's how the game was made in mind for the D-pad kind of situation.
Dude, I've been.
Or the C-stick, right?
I mean, no, it was the it was the C-stick.
They didn't have a C-stick when this came out, did they?
Yeah.
It was a Super Nintendo.
See, look at. You can't even use the D-pad for those items. Okay, now the horse is like likes me so much. He's like, you need to leave. You need to leave. You're cut off. You're done. You're done here.
You barely played my thong right.
You know what? And now I'm gonna take this memory that you've had with me as a child, and I'm gonna take advantage of that later when you grow up. So I'll see you later.
Oh, you make my heart swoon.
I hope my dad asks you to marry me. Don't worry, he did. Yay!
We need to back away from this territory because we're gonna go down some road that's just not good. This whole
Hey,
game
to clarify, I'm not for it.
yeah, I'm not for it either.
I mean, no one.
We can still make jokes about it, but I don't want to.
If that's not clear, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's not something I'm into. Oh, I forgot about this.
And some people, I guess, like that kind of stuff. Like you have some people that like the arranged marriage situation. I don't know if they're like.
No, I've heard that before. That some people just there's like an easiness to it.
Or kind of like a dream thing too. It's like, you know, they were with nobody else. Even the girl fantasizes about like, I'm gonna marry a man that's already picked for me, and I'm gonna be the best wife for them. And they fantasize about that, and it's like, he will be mine, I'll be his, and
we will bleed together.
we will know nothing else but each other.
Pain will rush over our lives as one.
That's the Meat Canyon version of arranged marriage.
It's just arranged marriage, baby.
Okay.
No, I mean, I get it. I get where, like, people might find, like, an ease to that. Like, there's, like, something, like, you just don't have to worry about it. It's set up for you. There is something nice to that, I suppose, but...
You could just let yourself go at an early age. No, you don't
I
have to
don't
care.
think so, because then the prospects of somebody wanting to set you up with their son or daughter would dramatically drop.
You're just like, what happened? When I met you, you were a spry young lad. Get her in the carriage. Now.
Don't you want to marry me? It's like, I don't think I do anymore.
The papers were already signed. Get in the carriage.
Mom! All right, here we go. I'm gonna cut. And then let's, I think this is it. I think this is the part where we're heading to.
See, that's how Mary and...
God, look at that background.
That's
static.
That's not foreboding at all, though. That almost looked like the background of like we're playing some horror game, like an old school horror game.
This could easily have been a horror game. You know what I was Did you ever get into those creepypastas where it's like old video game cartridges that were haunted?
I might have I might have been exposed to it because I watched that kind of content.
It's freaking great. It's like, it's stories like, I went to a local garage sale in my neighborhood and picked up a copy of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, but the sticker was pulled off and the cartridge was completely black. When I loaded it up, it asked me, "What's my name?" And as opposed to saying the normal prompt, it says, "Good. I'll remember that for later."
Bottom line is, I knew I was in for a bumpy ride, so I continued to play the game. It called to me.
Stands with the Ocarina of Time. Okay, yeah. So I gotta play the song. You know, that's what I get. You know what? That's what I get for not reading. I could have did that earlier. And now let's just double check the song. No. Yes. Bum bum bum. Okay.
Bum bum bum. Got it. Let's watch him butcher it, guys. Oh,
suck it.
We were all wrong.
No one was prepared.
I know you guys doubted him.
I doubted myself.
Wait, what? Why is Navi green?
Wait, do I have to...
Oh, Navi turns green when you have to interact with an item. You have to just wait for the hymn, the orchestra to go.
Are there 3 holes? Oh, do I have to stand on the freaking thing?
The Triforce. You had to stand on the Trinity Force. Triforce, Trinity Force, whatever.
Yeah, here. Ye who stands at the and plays Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. The Song of Time!
That makes sense, since we're trying to turn the game into a Groundhog's Day scenario.
Do I have the Song of Time? Yeah. Bum, A down. Okay.
Right. A down.
Boom,
left.
A
Right.
down.
Left.
Boom, A down.
Is it? Okay, cool.
Michael is
Dyslexic?
hard to do with. Yeah, he calls them lefties and not lefties.
It's longer, but it's correct.
Whenever he's driving with anyone, it's like, turn
not
your
left.
way.
Turn
your
not
way.
left.
Turn my way.
Oh my god, they just emerged from our soul.
Okay, here's a cool tattoo idea. If we're talking just Ocarina of Time tattoos, you could have the Master Sword on you, but then inscribed in the Master Sword are each one of those stones
things.
Or you could have the hilt be wrapped around with those gems, kind of like in a Triforce, with the hilt right in there, and then down the blade are the medallions that you get later in the game.
Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cool. Or you could have a a
super realistic version of Ganondorf's penis.
It's veiny and everything.
It's veins, bro.
Ball scrotum stretched out like a bat wing. Linku! It is a screaming Linku. Linku!
It's time! Grab the sword, Linku!
This is Ganondorf stretching his scrotum around Link. You can just see the silhouette of Link trying to get out from the skin.
it's like the what's the Goosebumps movie, The Evil Mask? Just
Yeah.
Oh man!
You could actually have a really cringe quote tattoo, where it's one of those wolf
oh, my
quotes.
back! It's gonna take 7 years for this to heal.
We got you. You could have a quote just being the wolf is in us all, and just the Twilight Princess wolf and or Link's the wolf and what is it, Machina?
Don't just assume because someone's mastered the beast inside that they're not willing to let it go on you.
Yes, I heard all of you, kid.
Link.
Link.
Look at my scrotum.
Okay, Okay, so he was waiting for this. Lizink.
Lizink. Lizink.
Lizink.
I do it for the what? Lizink.
Link. Okay, now we know.
Wake up. Lizink, the chosen one. Square, because the sentence ended.
Would you be more scared to be a chosen one or more ready to be a chosen one?
Super scared. That's
super
a lot
scared.
of responsibility, because you know what the thing about chosen ones are? They're the chosen one to do a task, not to succeed at that task.
Yeah, it's not, there's a difference between like a prophecy of a kid who, or a prophecy of a man / woman / whatever, to end a suffering to the blight.
It's me, Link, what you'll look like in 50 years. This is the future for you.
Stop eating goose fat.
I got so out of shape that I changed my name to Raru. The ladies loved it. And the men. We all just had a great time.
One of the ancient sages. So these guys, there's three sages to the stones.
There's 7.
Okay.
So because there's 7 sages altogether. And this is the sage of the temple of light. Raru.
This is the chamber of sages. And outside is the outside of sages of the chamber. And out there are sage trees.
Is the world of sages.
Temple of light.
The Master Sword.
Evil.
Yeah, well, exactly
Destroy
what
the world.
that's something that we do whenever we don't know what to say next. We're just like, we read the screen, the Master Sword. Lizink, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look how fat
If I
you
look
become.
at yourself, you look at me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you have sex with that owl that's in the beginning of the game? This became part owl.
Link, we've been here together for 7 years. You're big now. You're grown. Now that you're of age.
Wait, was he here this whole time? Like in this realm growing up? In this dark sage realm? Or
No,
was it a blip?
It's a blip for him.
Okay.
Yes. But for Raru, he'd been here the entire time. Yeah, like a couple theories is that like when Link pulls the sword out, the door that he comes into literally shuts and then he just freezes there. And he just waits. Grows. Being sustained by the Master Sword.
So if anybody were to come into that cathedral, they'd see him like half frozen in a door, just like growing slowly.
But the door's shut. You can't come in. Because you go through a special door to get there.
Oh,
Maybe. I don't know.
that's kind of dumb.
You know what, though? Honestly,
I feel like if
I didn't
anything,
like the guy's video either. If I remember correctly, I disliked it at the time.
If anything, maybe he's cryogenically in a stasis or like an embryonic
He's just
like
standing
time
like
fluid.
that. Just standing like that
And
forever.
Haru just like bathes him, feeds him. Raru,
Keeps him clean.
yeah,
Skin rashes gotta, clean up the poopy.
shaves him. You can't have him all rugged when he wakes up. That's what I say to myself to make me think it's okay what I'm doing right now.
I'm doing this for him. And in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. Now, I know that you're only like a 17-year-old child,
But the weight of the world.
but I'm going to hang out
forward.
here while you go take care of this.
Like, I have really great powers. I know a lot of time shit.
He's
That's why
like,
I'm
did
here.
you notice how like I froze you here for 7 years and you're fine? I can do that. But I just don't want to.
You see, I'm grooming you to marry my daughter, the time goddess.
He's in the background, hey!
She has some cogs loose, if you know what I'm saying. Like, that was a clock joke.
Like, surely, though, she eats squirrels for a living. I don't know what's going on. She
I don't know
gets
where
paid-
she gets them.
She
Like,
gets paid for it, too. I think it's something on... It's like, she does it online. It's like a paid prescription type
weird.
things where they just have you do requests, and she just eats squirrels for a living. You just have to let that simmer for a second.
Sage seals. Raru. And one of the sages, if you happen. If they end up at the top.
Fight it together. Come on, Raru. We get it. Hero time.
Chosen. The Master Sword.
He's sweet headband.
Keep my spirit with
He's
you.
like, but
My power.
True though, I would help, but I just got really into The Wire, and I'm just gonna hang out here and watch that instead. This one's for free. The next one's gonna cost you.
This is Sage Seal? That's Raru's Sage Seal.
No, it's the Stone of Light, I believe, or the Medallion of Light.
You know what? I don't know.
Light
shit.
Medallion. Yep.
Well, Raru's the Sage of Light, isn't he not?
Yep.
So it's his seal.
Well, it's not a seal, it's a medallion. I mean, I think there's... I mean, maybe there's not a difference. Maybe there is a difference.
Does a medallion have to have, like, a link to have, like, a necklace as a medallion? Or is it the medallion is a thing that exists outside of having to be on somebody's neck, right? It's just
I guess the question would be is that if you take a medallion off of a necklace and you hold the medallion in your hand, is it less of a medallion as it was beforehand?
Yeah. Let us know. Somebody.
Let us know in the comments.
We're back in the Temple of Time. A lot darker, a lot more menacing. There's a scrotum art everywhere.
Whoever was paying the bills here must have forgot the month of electricity.
Called sun.
Let's get out of here.
There's just dark clouds everywhere.
I like the idea that like Navi's voice got really deep over the time. But you were a girl fairy. No. What made
she's
you think
all
that?
she's all like what is it? Noir detective now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been 7 years.
Well, you've been sitting there on your ass. I've been out here doing the work of the streets, trying to keep these people together.
Been waiting for you, hero of time. Isn't that somebody? Spoiler alert.
It is somebody.
How does she have red eyes? Does she have contacts?
Magic. That's what people make that statement every once in a while, and I'm always just like, magic.
Magic, idiot.
It's a high magic world, right? She knows magic. One within the house of the dead.
Ooh, great game.
Said a goddess of the sands. Together with the hero of time. The awakened one will bind the evil and return the peace of the world. This is the legend of the temples, passed down by my people.
Yo, bow, bow.
I'm survivor of the Shikas.
I don't like being awake and being old at this point.
You notice how I have a shield? I didn't go to bed with a shield. And I'm not gonna have the shield when this is over.
Just like walks slowly, not responding to anything that she just said, and just stabs her in the belly. Shut up.
Oh fuck! I'm just kidding. It's me, Zelda. Ow! 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 Ow!
One sage is waiting for you for the time of
I do
awakening.
like the idea that he's just like a murder hobo.
I wish I could play the game like that.
He's just a murder hobo that everyone assumes is doing things for the right, but really all you're doing is just directing his path of power. Just murder.
Yeah. It would be kind of a cool idea for like a Zelda game, is like having there be a moral alignment system. And it's just like a weird deviation from Link.
Oh,
like,
they gave me the sword or the shield.
What is that? Not.
I didn't have one when I went in.
Well, I know, but that's not what happens all the time.
I mean, there wasn't this whole thing where it's like,
didn't you win it and then you just couldn't equip it or something, and now you can?
Maybe. What is it? I love how he's like, "Do you understand the zinc?" And then we're just like, silence. Cutscene ends, and we're just gonna walk out. All right, I guess fuck me then, huh? Don't worry, I'll just be here, hanging out.
Wow, I didn't even need to use this smoke bomb that I have. You just get to make the.
He's like, well, I guess I'm just the asshole here now, huh?
I guess I'll just save this for next time, which probably won't be that much next times.
The mountain's looking hot.
Yeah, pretty hot there.
What time's it?
That's how you tell time. Boing, boing! The current time is 12! Don't hit me, please.
Could you imagine? That's like this world's like clock. Gotta just smack the living shit out of it.
Oh my god. The dancing jolly people have been replaced with hollows.
Well, it's just them. Same people.
That's not them.
Yeah. After 7 years, their souls were taken.
And they've all become the same height and same body
They've
weight.
morphed into one.
Yes.
And this guy died and became this dude.
He's
I don't
chill.
know if that'd be true.
He's chill. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Hee hee hee. Not many young faces you see around here lately. So that's why you're handsome, comparatively to these crazy dried-up prunes outside. Don't be surprised, I could read people's minds, so...
So I know that you're thinking how handsome you are. That's why I'm saying this. You're vain, not me. I'm not the weird one here.
I run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Not bragging, but kind of am.
It's a big market. It's about to boom.
It's fine, because everybody's going to be ghosts pretty soon.
Have you ever heard of NFTs? Get it on the blockchain right now.
You can own your own spooky face. You see the spooky face behind me?
It's like this is gonna be the new NFTs. Ghost. Everyone's gonna own one.
They look like the Element stickers, like in the 90s.
Oh yeah, look at that terribly drawn Triforce in the background. Just like
that'd be a cool tattoo. The terribly drawn Triforce. That'd be so specific.
Yeah.
Like wow, that looks like a shit tattoo. Actually, it's pretty accurate. I got it. It looks perfectly in the actual Ocarina.
So I'm thinking this is a good place to end the episode. We're going to head up outside of the world. We're going to visit Hyrule 7 years later. Stick with us, guys. I know it's entertaining, but you're gonna have to stick with us longer.
Please, we love you.
We're so desperate.